Hello. Hello. So, I think I am live. I'm not entirely sure. I think YouTube is having some issues. So I hope you can all see me. I think it's all good on my end. Not entirely sure if you guys can see me. I might actually just check on my phone real quick. Let's just see how we get on. Am I live? That is the question. Yes. Yes, it's working. Fab. So, welcome to the stream. So tonight we're going to talk about Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and the massive ETF inflows. We're going to talk about X money as well, some drama, and every piece of news actually moving your bags right now. So we've got, there I am, yes, Turbo. We've got Bitcoin kissing $70,000 earlier, Doge holding steady, the UGTF inflows even in fear, the X money April launch. We're going to talk about quite a few things. So as well, I just wanted to remind everyone that this is not financial advice. You guys know crypto is volatile, so only risk what you can afford to lose. And always do your own research. We talk a lot. I like to tell everybody what I'm doing, what I want to buy, what I'm planning on buying, but ultimately it's up to you. All right, let's start. So the big picture first. The total crypto market cap sitting around $2.3 trillion. And where is this? The Fear and Greed Index, still in deep, extreme fear at 12. You know, I mean, that's just not really changing, you know? But at least we're seeing some green shoots today, so let's not complain. Where is our friend Bitcoin? So, yes, we have seen Bitcoin today. Yesterday, actually, it was Monday for me. Kissed $70,000 on reports of the possible Iran ceasefire talks. So it's now hovering around 68,000, $68.8 thousand. Dogecoin, what's Dogecoin doing? Do we like what we're seeing? Dogecoin sitting at 9 cents, 9.2 cents at the moment. So it's a slight chop, but the volume is holding strong. We have the ETF inflows that are on absolute fire. Got spot Bitcoin ETFs pulled in $471 million. I can't speak English today. So that was yesterday. So that's the 6th largest single day inflow of 2026. So what does that mean? It means that the institutions are still buying these dips like crazy, even in extreme fear. So in case you didn't know what we're talking about, because I'm assuming that you all know what we're talking about, but some of you that I've never seen before, Atom's mom, for example, I know who you are. Thanks for being here. So let's talk about the ETF. So an ETF, the exchange traded fund, is like a magic lunchbox on the stock market. So instead of buying actual Bitcoin yourself with your wallets, keys, and all the hassle, you buy shares of this lunchbox that holds a bunch of Bitcoin inside. So the inflows equal the real money pouring into that lunchbox. So your big institutions, your hedge funds, and regular investors are buying the shares. Then the ETF managers have to go and buy more actual Bitcoin on the open market to keep the lunchbox full. Does that make sense? So more inflows equal more Bitcoin being bought equal upward price pressure. Simple as that. Yeah? Does that make sense? I try to keep things very simple because I think there were times where if anyone were telling me how things work in a more simple way, I would have preferred it. So what else? As you know, X Money launching in April. So that's your reality check here. Elon confirmed the early public access is still happening in April. But as we know, it's 100% fiat first. And Dogecoin was not included at launch. So the community pumped 8% on the announcement, and then it faded because there are no official Doge integration that was announced. However, the rumor mill is still going strong. You know what it's like on X. It's full of whispers that Doge could be added in Q2 for tipping and micropayments. So the whales have been quietly accumulating, and the Dogecoin ETF is now live and trading on Nasdaq. What else have we got? Your geopolitics easing slightly because of the Iran ceasefire talks. So that helped the risk assets today. Macro is still cautious with oil elevated. And as we know, the Fed rate cuts, not going to happen. So basically, in one sentence, Bitcoin is grinding higher with massive institutional ETF inflows. Doge is meme army resilient on X Money Rumours, even without the launch integration yet. And the macro geopolitics are giving us these choppy, but surprisingly strong moves. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Now, a few people have asked me recently, what is my opinion when it comes to the bottom of the bear market for Bitcoin? There was someone mentioning that again yesterday during Chris's live stream. I've been asked quite a few times, so I thought I would talk about it during tonight's stream and give you my very honest opinion. So, Bitcoin currently trading around $68,000 to $69,000. The single most reliable historical cycle low level is your 200-week moving average. So it has caught the exact bottom of every major bear market in Bitcoin history. So right now, so if we go on here, that's better. If you look at that line here, that's your 200-week moving average. Yeah, and it currently sits at around $59,000, and it is still climbing slowly. So I think the most common view, we're thinking $60,000 to $75,000. The bullish case, so we would need strong ETF institutional support. We might not even retest $65,000. We could bottom higher because the institutions are buying dips aggressively. Remember yesterday, $471 million ETF inflow just in one day, just yesterday. Now your bearish case, so we would need the macro shock or the stock market crash, maybe like what we saw on the 10th of October. We could drop to $50,000 to $55,000, or even test $40,000 to $45,000 in the absolute worst case scenario. But with the ETF inflow staying positive, even in extreme fear, the cycle, in my opinion, is likely milder than the past bears. So I'd put the highest probability bottom zone between $58,000 to $65,000, somewhere between June and October 2026. But again, no one knows for sure. So the real question isn't what's the exact lowest, it's do you have a plan if we test the 200-week moving average? So do you use the 59 to 61k zone as your ultimate long-term support level, not as a guarantee? What are you guys thinking? Do you agree with me, or do you have other theories? Let me know in the chat. Let me catch up on the comments. I've tried to keep that one quite short because I want to have some fun with you. I don't want to bore you. Turbo says, to the moon! To the moon. In fact, let's go back to Dogecoin. That's better. To the moon, Turbo, to the moon. Oh, so did you take your puppy out? What dog do you have? You need to share some photos with us. You need to tell us. There you are. Yes, there I am. I wasn't sure I'd be able to do the live stream because apparently YouTube is experiencing some issues with their APIs. So there was a message saying that it might prevent some users from going live. So luckily it is working for me. I won't lie, I don't even know what that means. I don't know what APIs are. I have no idea, but all I know is that it is working for now, so it's all good. Atom's mum. Hey Charlie, first time here. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see you too. Gracie says hi. Hi DB, how you doing? How are you? I am very well, thank you. It's been a relatively sunny day today in Manchester. We had a big storm a couple of days ago. I think it was called Storm Dave, and it did quite a few damage in my garden, so that wasn't so nice. But nice and sunny today, so it's been lovely. Bonjour Charlie, still no super chat function. No, not yet. I haven't reached the enough the exact number of followers, and I need more followers for that first. So yeah, you know, share with everyone. Follow Charlie. Follow Charlie. Degen Charlie. Degen Charlie didn't do very well today with the leverage trade. So I called it today quite early. I didn't do badly. I think it was just even. It's like watching paint dry. What is? Every time I look at the charts, it makes me go out and shout. Yeah, I mean, it's just not doing anything great. I mean, knew it was going to go back down to that kind of levels here. How do we call that? Do we call that a devil's mark? And you see that kind of candle, you just know that it's going to go back down to that level, and it pretty much did. So let's see what happened. It's retesting. Let's see what's going to happen next. I'll keep an eye on it for you guys. I love food analogies. That makes it so clear. Yeah, me too. And I thought using a lunchbox just made sense. It did. I do have some people who aren't into finances and crypto joining the chat every now and then, and I just want to make sure that I make it as easy as possible for everyone to understand. I need it simple because I have a simple mind. Yes, me too. I have a very simple mind. I need it easy just like that as well. You are not alone. Hello Charlotte and the rest of the crew. Hello Raiden. Hello. I can't remember. Alles gut. That's how you say it. Alles gut. Turbo says, hey Raiden. Everyone loves Raiden. Raiden, how long have you been part of the Chris Backs community? I feel like I've always seen you on the chats, and I've been part of it for about maybe 18-20 months, something like that, and I've always seen you there. You've always been there. You're one of the OGs. Sup Turbo? Hi James. It'll be interesting to see how the charts react to everything this evening. Absolutely. Although I have to say, I think tonight I am getting an early night. I am getting an early night, and I will see tomorrow morning when I wake up. I don't have any open trades at the moment. I'm not planning on buying anything right now. So whatever happens, I'm quite chilled tonight. I'm quite chill. I'm not stressing. We're in bear market. Like I said for Dogecoin, it's quite steady. It is surprising. It's holding very, very, very well. And we have something exciting to look forward to. But I don't know, James, are you more of a Bitcoin person? Because you're from Tom's live stream, won't you? So obviously here we're big on Dogecoin because I am the queen of Doge. So tell us, what coins do you like? Are you into meme coins? Are you into tokens? Tell us. I think they are already returning from the moon. Yeah, they just went to see the other side of the moon, the one that nobody's ever seen. and now they're coming back. I don't actually know when they are coming back. I haven't been following. Do you know what? It was Easter. I just ate a lot of chocolate and I've had a lot of work recently, and yeah, I've been a bit busier. A lot busier actually. If it has gone to the moon already, it must not have been the moon I was thinking of. Which moon were you thinking? Was it wearing Speedos? So I was watching Malcolm in the Middle with my son earlier on today, because it's half term. So he was with me, and in this episode of Malcolm in the Middle, Hal just end up going to the park with his son, and he makes friends with a bunch of bodybuilders, and they were wearing Speedos. So today, it just reminded me of you, Turbo. All the Speedos everywhere. We just needed you. We needed you in that show, in your Speedo. That's where you belong. I have pictures of my puppy on X. I'll have a little look. I'll have a look after the stream. API, no clue, but I'm pretty sure I don't have it. API sounds like some kind of like, I don't know, disease, you know, like something really contagious. So yeah, YouTube have issues with their APIs or no? I sent you a picture of my puppy on XChat. Okay, let's have a little look. Oh yes, you did send me a photo. Let's have a look. Oh, how cute! I don't know, I disappeared again. Every time I show my phone, every time I put my phone near there, it stops. What's going on? What is going on? What's going on? I bought a new camera, I bought a new everything. What is going on here? Oh my goodness. I'm sure you can all hear me though, that's the thing. Where am I? That's not from me. That is not an issue on my side. It's StreamYard. It is StreamYard, it's not me. Come on. Right, let's try again. Right, it's not working again, but I think you guys can hear me, right? I might just have to hide again, because I can't come back. My camera is connected. Bitsism live. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, your puppy's so cute, Turbo. that it just broke the internet. That's what it did. Hope Gracie stayed safe and out of the storm. Of course she did. Of course she did. You bet she did. You know what she's like. She likes her house, you know. She likes to be indoors and... yeah, she was very comfortable inside. We'll just